Hey guys, it's Corey. So today I'm going to be doing Avia's 5-month update. She's getting so big, huh? She's grumpy right now, so she's joining the video. She turned 5 months on the 9th. It is currently the 11th. This month has been a pretty good month for like milestones and everything. She can now sit up unsupported on her own for like just a few minutes. Here, she's sitting in my lap by herself. So she's really good at sitting up by herself. I still keep some support on her because after a little while she'll just get tired and lazy of it and just kind of plop over.
Give me a break, guys. My reputation as a rock expert is at stake. I guarantee it.
Her window is open in the background, so she's just staring outside right now. She can also roll from front to back and back to front. She just started doing this about a week ago, and now she's good job. So with feedings, she still eats about 6 or 7 times a day, sometimes more depending on if she's cranky or not. And then she'll eat about 2 to 3 times throughout the night, depending on how her day went. She'll eat for about 5 to 10 minutes total for her feedings. She's been getting really distracted lately because she's starting to get older, and as soon as they start to get older, they start wanting to see more, they start wanting to look up more, so she gets really distracted and she'll pull off, and she'll just look everywhere for a few seconds and then she'll go right back to eating. So it's getting a little more difficult because her feedings aren't as efficient. So sometimes it's like she'll eat for maybe about 5 minutes total, and then she'll be good for a while, and then like maybe half an hour later instead of an hour later she'll want to eat again. So we're just kind of working on trying to keep her from getting distracted, trying to keep her from being focused on eating, so that way she can get a full feeding in, so we're not running into this problem of feeding her more times throughout the day. And next month we are going to be starting on baby lead weaning, which I'll do a whole video on once we start, but it's basically the process of skipping puree foods like baby foods and baby oatmeal, just skipping that overall and going straight to like finger foods. So we're excited. We're going to be starting on that next month. She's been finding her voice, so she's a lot more talkative, she's a lot more loud. In the morning she'll be up about 7 or 8 in the morning, and she'll just kind of like lay there and scream while she's in bed with us. She likes being very loud. She'll yell. She can now say hi. She can say grandma. And she says mama or mom, but that is more of when she's mad. And she mimics. She likes mimicking sounds. So she's definitely being very talkative. She found her feet this month. She has not found her hands yet, but she's starting to discover them. She found her feet, so she'll pull them to her face, and she'll eat her toes a lot. And when she's sitting up, she'll try and reach down and eat her toes. She's starting to scooch now that she's liking tummy time more, but it's not working out for her because she can't quite figure out her arms yet. They're still like underneath her when she needs them to be going with her. She loves compliments. Like, she's always loved compliments, but if you just like tell her pretty, tell her she's beautiful, just give her cute compliments and just love on her, and she'll get really blushy, and then she'll like dig her face in you, starting to show disinterest in strangers, and the joy in recognizing people. She'll definitely give you a big old smile if she's seen you before, or if like sometimes strangers, she just finds them really funny and she'll just laugh and laugh. One fun thing that she's been doing this month is, since she is starting to discover her hands, she'll like reach out for your face. She's been doing this a lot. like while just laying in bed with me. She'll just roll over and try and grab my face, she'll stick her hands in my mouth and pull up my lip. She's been pulling my hair since pretty much birth. I know the funny thing is when I am trying to go to feed her, and like I'll already have my boob out, she'll literally just go and like reach up for my boob and hold it like it's a bottle. It's so funny. She's not in swaddles. We kind of like stopped swaddling her around 2 months or so. Like if she really, really needs it, we will do it, but we haven't done it in about a month or so. And she sleeps really good. Like she sleeps throughout the night. The only thing is, since she knows how to roll over, she is starting to like try and sleep on her side or sleep on her stomach, and she sleeps in that bassinet back there, and it's kind of small, so she doesn't have the room to do that. So soon we will be getting a crib and putting her in that. Even though she is 5 months, she will still probably be sleeping in the same room as us for a while. We might go to the first year. I'm not too sure about that one. But we're just more comfortable with having her in the room. For sleeping, she's been... she's been having a really... We could just eat. She's been having a really good sleeping schedule. Her bedtime is about 8 or 9. We just recently moved to Virginia, and the time zone is an hour later than where we were living at, so she adjusted to that really well. So now she used to be sleeping, she used to be going to bed around 9 to 10, and now she goes to bed around 8 to 9. So that is kind of helping a lot. When she had that 9 to 10 schedule, she would usually wake up at 9 for a morning and then she would be back down until about 11 a.m. Ever since we moved, she will go to bed around 8 or 9, and then she'll wake up about 8 or 9 in the morning. So it's kind of, we're losing our mornings, but Brandon, he goes to work sometimes early in the morning, usually around 8. If not, he'll go to work around 3. It just works with our schedule, but we definitely lost our mornings. When she wakes up, she's usually just like up for an hour or two, and then she'll take a nap around 11 for about an hour. Then she'll take a nap sometimes between like 2 or 3, or she'll skip that nap entirely and just end up napping at 5, which that nap she'll end up napping for about a couple hours up until 7, and then she's up for a little bit because around 8 it's time to start getting her ready for bed, and then she'll go straight to bed. So even though her last nap is pretty late, she still adjusts to it really well. And then she'll wake up about 2 or 3 times throughout the night, which they say that her sleep schedule is supposed to be figured out a little bit better this month, so she may or may not stop those night feedings. And because she weaned herself off of her binky last month, so she doesn't, when she's up in the middle of the night, she's up for an actual night feeding, and then she's back down for bed. Sometimes, if you're lucky, she can soothe herself to sleep, but it's not likely. She's infatuated with sounds. Any sound that she hears, like just me talking, she just wants to stop eating and look up and see what's going on. She likes watching TV. She really likes playing with toys. I started working her with it at like 2 months, and now she's pro at it. She passes them back between both of her hands. She'll shake them, she'll hit them on stuff, she'll chew them, of course. And when she's in her car seat and like I give her a toy, she'll try and push it up from her feet to her hands, which I think is super cute. That is something new that she started doing too. She's 5 months, but she is in 6 to 9 month clothing. So, and she weighs about 18 pounds. At her 4-month appointment, she weighed 16 pounds and 6 ounces, and she weighs about 18 pounds now. Still in size 2 diapers, but we are going to be sizing up soon. She's just, overall, this month has been more of a, she's getting out of that newborn stage and going into like that actual baby stage, and I'm more excited for that because now we can actually play with her. She can play independently and not get mad when nobody's playing. I've been dealing with teething for a while, and that is actually what makes her feedings pretty uncomfortable, but her pediatrician said if it's to the point to where she can't eat, then just to give her formula, and I'm not going to supplement with formula. I'm not comfortable with that, so I'm excited that next month we're going to be starting off with like actual foods. I still want her to be exclusively breastfed for as long as possible, but this way it'll help in the sense of if she cannot eat, she'll have something to pass her by for a little bit until I can maybe pump. But I actually don't have a pump right now, so we kind of have to work through it. Yeah, so that is going to be all for today's update, guys, and I will see you in the next one.